Last time on Ghost of Yotei.
Soya port has nothing but fish and my forge. And the Nine Tails didn't come here for the damn fish.
They wanted you to make them weapons.
Sarigama. When I refused, they began killing my neighbors. I used to think them nosy. Went all the way to the Red Crane Inn for some peace and quiet. Now, I would do anything to hear their chatter.
Sometimes we don't know what we have until we lose it.
Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we continue our journey into Ghost of Yotei. Beginning her exploration of Teshio Ridge, Atsu encountered the terrible deeds committed by the Nine Tails toward the people of the ridge. Atsu experienced ambushes on the roads, traps in the snow, and death from the trees. To fight back, Atsu upgraded her weapons before liberating Soya Port from the Nine Tails. Now, Atsu completes Master Yoshida's final lesson before continuing her exploration and liberation of Teshio Ridge. Let's do this! For today's chapter, we'll be completing this section of the Teshio Ridge. But before we do that, we'll be heading to Master Yoshida's dojo to complete Master Yoshida's final lesson. I have mastered the Odachi's techniques. It's time to return to Master Yoshida's dojo for one final lesson, and our reward will be an Odachi weapon kit.
Atsu, you've returned. Has your Odachi bloodied itself in glorious battle?
That's one way of putting it. I've learned all I can.
Good. A clean Odachi teaches nothing. Are you ready for your final lesson?
Lead the way.
It is a bit of a climb. This is a new lesson for me as well. One I've never taught.
I hope it doesn't involve jumping off this cliff.
Only if you fail. My masters used to teach this lesson.
You mean those old men you were talking about?
The very ones. We could both learn from them, if we hope to live to such a ripe old age.
I haven't thought that far ahead.
Then you need this lesson more than I do. You must learn the value of a still mind, Atsu. To accept your past, your pain, your enemies, without judgment.
I'll do my best.
We can stop at any time. All I ask is that you try. Now let's sit quietly. Empty your mind of all thoughts, of all judgment. See how long you can do it.
Muy interesante that this... Anytime we could stop meditation, but I wonder if there's a certain amount of time we have to do it for, like, the best outcome for this little mission. I'm very curious. And obviously, if it turns out that it leads to nothing, then I'll obviously skip ahead to, like, when we stop meditating. But firstly, very interesting that this, compared to the Takahashi's final lesson, this is a bit different. It's more of meditation instead of actual combat. Very fascinating that this one is just that much different. Also, I love this view. And the music that's playing right now. A beautiful touch to it. Alright, after waiting a couple minutes, I think there's no special thing for waiting for a certain amount of time, so I'm going to end the meditation. I assume it's one of those things where you could do this, sit down, think about things, and then come back, immediately start playing again, or just immediately skip through it. So, yep, let's end the meditation.
I'm impressed. How do you feel?
Lighter. I think I was actually able to let go. And forget. Just for a moment.
Sometimes a moment is all we need.
How long did you last when you first tried?
The length of a yawn. Then I left in search of sake. Before we go, I want you to have this. A parting gift for completing your lessons.
I wish I could give you something in return.
Oh, you have. The lesson in charging Bohia fire was invaluable.
That and the pleasant conversation.
Come, or my other students will feel neglected. If you ever need a moment of calm, you're always welcome.
I'll be sure to bring my own sake next time. Thank you for everything, Master Yoshida.
And same to you. Be well on your journey, Atsu.
Thank you, homie. You are awesome. Now, let's take a look at our new sword kit. Odachi of Master Yoshida. A moment of calm is all we needed. And I like it. I think I like the this one a little bit better just because it's a Aurora. But this I like as well because of the dotted pattern on the I think it's called a saya, if I remember correctly, from what Atsu said with the Oni and stuff, a bunch of chapters back. But I just call it a sheath. It's pretty cool. I like that dotted pattern. It looks like a bunch of waves. I like the bits of gold, the black on the top section. The handle also is pretty cool. I love the mix of a green with a bit of yellowish gold that comes together with the white and also the metallic. I want to say bronze, probably also goldish type of metal. Also, I like how it has the Takeda logo, or the Matsumai in this case. But overall, pretty cool. Alright, I made it back up here, and my plan is to run along the border to go to the Black Bull Hot Spring, and from there see what this closed off building is. And the reason why I'm doing that is there's possibly something like right here that hasn't been discovered yet. And plus, it's kind of also to show off what I do off screen when I clear off the fog near the border lines. I know it's not something super important, but it's just something I was just going to show off. Plus, I have a feeling there might be something right here. There's no reason for this to dip like that, unless there's something there. So, yeah.
Faster, Shimaki!
Also, while traveling up this way, I realized with that side mission, if you have a homie who's just starting out the game and reaches that mission, you could definitely troll the hell out of them by saying, oh, you have to wait like 5 hours, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 hours, etc., to get a special bonus set of dialogue. You could definitely control somebody into believing that. It would be quite hilarious. And not harmful at all. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There. Snowdrift Spring Shrine. Oh wait. Never mind. I just noticed where I'm at. Okay, so I was wrong. There wasn't anything there. But I was also right, because there was something along the border right here. Snowdrift Spring Shrine. Which I assume is this right here. And that, of course, is the hot spring itself. Okay. Oh, that is... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Of course they have to show up. Also, I noticed I might have to do like a puzzle, possibly, to complete this shrine.
These statues must mean something.
I knew it. Okay. I think these guys you can't stealth kill unless you slaughter them, which I believe These guys are able to be slaughtered. Yep. That is good for me to know. Dealt with one, I could deal with the other right here. Oh shit, he's looking this way. Do I have a blind bomb? I do. Alright, let's slowly advance. Blind the shit out of him. Voila. 2 down. And the other 2... One went that way, the other went that way. Don't know if they're coming back, but I killed 2 of them at least. Okay, so I assume with these statues, I need to go up here and grab this Black Bull Hot Spring. Yep. And that statue, I have to light the correct statue. So we do that one. Now this one is this one. And now for this one, it is this one. And voila. Oh, this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Wait. I wonder if this shrine leads to this coastal structure which is also part of the path of the Kusarigami. Interessante. I wonder if it is. Because this feels more elaborate than just a shrine. Also, I wonder if we can climb up that. Nope. Oh, what's this? Oh! Oh shit. Hope he didn't see me. Doesn't look like it, actually. Snowdrift Springs Hideout. So I think I was correct. Oh, he landed in the grass. We're good. So I was correct. The shrine actually did... What in the hell was that? That just... Okay. That happened. I'm gonna move past it. Alright, let's see. Obviously there's an altar reflection after completing this hideout. Looks like one dude there, maybe someone in the building. One there.
Hostages.
Oh. Interessante. Okay.
See what is there.
Come on, buddy.
We need to do
Oh,
something.
I'm too high up to their assassinate.
Nothing. Something that know how to use.
Okay, somehow we are not exposed because of that, but alright. I'm wondering if I can get this.
I would. You killed the Oni? You?
Talking a lot of shit when I can kill you. Okay, looks like that's all of them in this section. There's definitely one up there.
What are you doing? Leave before you get us both killed.
Don't worry, I got this handled. Sleeping on the job, buddy, that's bad. Okay. Collect that. Where are the last of the enemies? Oh, speaking of... There's one of them. Oh, shit!
That's the last of them. Now, what were you hiding? You're free.
Thank you. I wasn't going to last much longer.
What do the Ninetales want with you?
I don't know. But the one who gives orders, he's a particularly cruel soul.
Master Enomoto spoke of him.
And he spoke of Master Enomoto, with murder in his eyes. But what does that have to do with me?
It's a blood feud between grandfather and grandson.
And yet, it's our blood that spills. I'm heading back to the Red Crane Inn. Thank you. Again.
Of course. Okay. Now...
More
obviously,
statues.
indeed, this is for this. And it looks like this fox needs to be lit. And this.
There's my way out.
Voila. Ooh. Nice. And what's this? Oh! A scroll. Saito On Betrayal. Master Kengo was an unmatched swordsmith, but more than that, he was my friend. Kengo was the first to welcome me home after years of being a hostage. He forged the very sword I am using to defend Ezo. So when he deserted me as my wife and children were starving, and convinced so many others to leave, I took no pleasure in the night of the burning tree, but I don't lose sleep over it. Lord Saito. I see. So I assumed I didn't realize our father slash Master Kengo slash Kengo was more of a friend to Saito than, or at least this Saito believes they were friends. Obviously, one was the Lord, and another was a swordsmith under them. And in the hierarchy of this time period, Kengo was subservient to Lord Saito. So maybe Lord Saito confuse that hierarchy for friendship in a way. Or maybe they were genuinely friends at one point. But obviously, when their clan basically fell apart after several of the battles that we've previously read and talked about a bit, it's definitely you can at least see Lord Saito's thought process, and obviously it's fucked up that what he did, but at the same time, it makes sense why he did it because his clan was falling apart. He was trying to keep it together after those battles, and the moment someone starts, once dissent or desertion occurs, that usually destroys an army or a clan or a kingdom. It can cause the destruction of everything. And obviously with Saito, whether Kengo was his friend or just a swordsmith he thought of being a very loyal vassal slash individual, him deserting made him feel betrayed in such a great way, especially since his own family was starving, and obviously Kengo left because they started raiding villages and such to survive. It's definitely, it shows that even though Atsu's revenge is justified, especially after we've seen what the Oni has done, what the Snake has done, what the Kitsune at the moment is doing, and of course what the Saito brothers will be doing later on, we can see that they need to be taken out, that they are bastardos, that they deserve it for what not only what they did to Atsu and Jubei, but also to the people of Ezo currently, and for years possibly. Obviously, we don't know the full history of what they were doing between those 16 years, but we could still at least see the motivations of Lord Saito through these little missives slash scrolls. And obviously, it's side content that you have to read and everything, but at least it gives you something that you can be thinking about before you really interact with Lord Saito in a main mission or a flashback and such. It shows you more of that justification because learning about his defeats, about his losses and grief towards how he feels against the Shogun and everything, it all ties together so far. And I'm very interested to see more of Lord Saito in the present time. Obviously, we've only seen him in a few cutscenes interacting with his men or his sons and such, but I'm very curious on how he'll interact with Atsu, Jubei, and more of the events that are occurring at this moment, other than just what's happening there. Because at the moment, Lord Saito's sons are in Russia, even though we saw them in a cutscene returning from somewhere with Lord Saito at some point. So it's sort of that trying to figure out what's happening and everything. So, in my opinion, I'm loving this. I loved how in Tsushima we had all those Mongol artifacts, taught us more about the culture of the Mongolian Empire and a little bit more of history towards it. I love those I forgot what they were, those letters of a Tsushima writer being on the side of the Khan, talking about the Khan's views. It all adds to the game's overall story, and it's great to see that we have this side content that does that. But yeah, just cool. And now let's collect this. And now let us do the oh, another one of these boxes. Peculiar box. Open the puzzle box to obtain something useful. Got it. Okay, so we can't grab that. Okay, we can grab this. Interesting. Oh, we can flip it all the way around. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, I see. Can move those. Okay. So does that mean we can... Okay. I thought it would be a little bit harder than that, but it's okay. As the puzzle box opens, something falls out. It's a traveler's map to Nakajima Ice Cave Hideout. 9 tails have been spotted in the area. Nice. If we take a look, that is, I believe, right here. Yep, bam, there we go. Nice to discover that from this. And now, alter reflection. Alright, let's see. We could do the jump kick, the shoulder charge. I think I'm gonna wait off on those. I think I am going to continue with upgrading my techniques. And we already completed the Odachi and Yari. I think I'm going to upgrade the Kusarigami to get the lethal talons to get that execution assassination. It may cost spirit now, but we can slowly, over the course of the next few chapters, get the Iron Talon. And once I do that, it's just going to upgrade my stealth game even more.
New Kusarigama skill.
And with that, Snowdrift Springs Hideout has been liberated.
I should get back to Master Enomoto and tell him of my progress.
Definitely. Even though I'm pretty sure... we actually completed it. That's right, I forgot. This was part 2/part 1. Upgrading a skill was part 3, and part 1 was over here. I forgot about that. Okay, that's pretty cool. And that leads to the Kusarigama's Shame. Okay, and we get a new attack, and obviously it leads to us mastering all of the abilities to then get one final little mission with him. Got it. Alrighty then. Now I think we're gonna head back to Black Bull Hot Spring so we can actually do that. And then looks like there's also another altar reflection that we could also possibly do. But yeah, before I go through these doors real quick, because I assume this is our way out. Granted, I could always go back that way to get to the hot spring easier. I'm going to, real quick, off-screen, see if there's any more loot I may have missed over here. So, I'll be right back. Alright, I grabbed what I could. Now let's get through here. I'm curious how this cave will take me, where this cave will take me. Possibly to that other altar of reflection that's nearby? Question mark? There's the one altar, there's the altar. Okay. Could I climb this? See where I'm at. Okay, the altar of reflection, it didn't bring me to the altar of reflection as okay, but it did bring me close, technically, north of the Black Bull. Okay. Curious, can I see anything from here that I may have not? Doesn't look... Oh! Small altar, interesting. Might be another hideout. Alright. Let us slide down. Oh! I'm sorry, bear. But you were probably gonna kill me. Alright. The hut's... Oh! What is this? This looks like an ambush waiting to happen. I'm too curious to not see what this is all about. Interesting. This not being an ambush intrigues me. I spoke too soon. Oh, it's not even an ambush, it's just these people.
I'll make this hurt.
Oh, I kinda just hit myself. Yeah, buddy. You're cooked. Oh yeah, you're cooked. Oh! I bonked you on the head. I gave you that CTE death. Oh, Jesus. Wasn't an actual ambush, but those bastardos definitely did show up.
Come on, Shimaki.
Ah, here we go. I'm just gonna say those two guys we killed earlier on, the two that we didn't kill said, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna go get two more of our bros and come back here." That'll be the canon reason for that. All right. Is there a little note here? Doesn't look like it. So let's rest. Reflect on living off the land, Clan Matsumai. I want to see what she may have to say about the clan.
Feels like I can't go a day without tripping over a samurai. With their puffed out chests and talk of honor. At least the Matsumai pay well.
That they do. And our max health has been increased. Every little bit helps. I mean, it makes sense. Even though most of Hokkaido would not be colonized by the Japanese, because the Anu, the other type of Japanese, the Ainu, were already living in Hokkaido a lot. But the ones under the Shogun didn't really start colonizing Hokkaido fully until the near the end of the Tokugawa period, if I remember correctly. During the beginning of it, which is where we're set at, the Tokugawa shogunate slash the Edo period, that, like I mentioned previously in a different chapter, this is the very southern tip of the island, and this is as best that they had control over. And technically, to be honest, probably the most they had control over was this right here. But it does make sense, at least in this game's lore, for there to be a lot of samurai, both actual samurai through the clan of Matsume, and also the samurai of, or well, now ex-samurai, aka Ronin, all over the place. So I'm going to go now to this altar of reflection, and then from there, I'm going to double back to this closed-off building. Just the reason I'm doing that, because this could be a major side mission, possibly. And might as well get the extra altar of reflection before we do that. Here's the altar. Now this altar is very much out in the open. Don't see any areas that somebody can ambush me from. So we should be good. Alright, let's see. Now if we get this, we should be able to get to the Iron Talon very quickly. So, Evasive Maw. A strong sweeping Kusarigama focus attack performed after a roll that can counter yellow glitch attacks. This could be pretty good, yeah. And that leaves us open to the Iron Talon, which is definitely what I'm gonna get next. Because assassination techniques, it may not be the best at stealth, but it helps very much. Alright, now let's head to the closed off building here. Not sure what we will expect from there, but we will see. There's enemies here. How many though?
More dangerous out here.
Several.
Nine tails.
We'll just do a chain assassination.
What is this place?
Good question. Wait, is that a... That looks like an altar of reflection. Interessante. No way in, it looks like, but I have a feeling we have to deal with or light these fires. Okay, let's see the symbols. Engage, death. Oop. So we pick this up and we light the proper one, which is this one. And then, do we do it to these ones as well?
That unlocked something.
Okay. We can open, okay. Ah. Basically a whole ass little hideout for them.
This is where the Nine Tails exchange messages. They're spying on an old man by the Red Crane Inn. Strange.
Interessante. Keep tabs on the old man by the Red Crane Inn. Report any sightings. Interessante. Collect all them resources. And whatever's in this box. And now, let's do that altar of reflection. And we will finally get Iron Talon, which now no longer costs spirits, so we negate the spirit cost now. That's fantastic. And that leaves only a couple of techniques left that I probably will also upgrade. I know I've kind of been neglecting dual katana and normal katana in terms of the last few upgrades, but I think doing this allows us to also get customization for other stuff and completes other side stories. So, plus it makes sense since all of our other upgrades at the moment aren't really something I need. I mean, the only other one I can think of is improved weapon throw, and maybe improved horse boost, but yeah. Alright, I think that's everything right here, so let's go outside and most likely get ambushed. Or not. Okay. I don't know why I'm paranoid that they're going to ambush me at any moment since I've done it like 3 times. Off screen and also for stuff I've been doing for the chapters. But there we go. Bam, this little section is completed. Now, we have this little bit here. I don't know if there will be anything there. But I think I might go over to this shamisen inspiration for a new song. But real quick, I am going to check the time. Alright, after taking a look at the time, we have just enough time to most likely do this song. And possibly any other little side things like a map, some maps and such, but yeah. Now, let's head down this road. Because I think... Actually... What is that? Occupy... Okay, that's a whole liberation village. We're going to avoid that and use this road. Plus, I was going to use this road originally, but I didn't realize I was using the wrong road for a second, so... Traveler's Rest. Interessante. That must be that. And that might be another little side mission, so we definitely have to take note of that for the near future. This road should allow us to get somewhat close. Granted, I think I have to go up that... Yeah, I have to go up there, so... Can the horse make it up there? Looks like we can. Nice. Now let's learn a new song. I wonder what this song will give us. We'll see.
It's so cold here, but beautiful. Is that why people stay? Captivated by the snow. Waiting for spring.
Song of Vanity boasts of pride in one's accomplishments. Play this song to discover vanity gear that can customize your appearance. I see. I was wondering if you were going to get something with vanity gear. That's going to be helpful because I assume there might be a bunch of random little vanity gear that we can find across the map. We've already done that before, previously, in some of the other regions, but that definitely will help us out in the long term, I would assume. I think we've been there. Anything I may have not have spotted with this? Been over there.
Why the Matsumai want to charter this place, I'll never know. I have new maps for you.
For 775, he'll give me Shipwreck Shoal Altar and Sarobetsu Forest Altar. Sure.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, good sir. And now, let's use our map to uncover those locations. Alright, this is over here. Bam. And this one is along over right here. Voila, and it's right next to this farm, so it's easy to complete two birds with one stone with that. This one, this closed-off building, I assume, is similar to this shrine here. It'll bring us to one of the hideouts, possibly this shrine or something around here. Maybe, I'm not sure. Or oh wait, no. It is similar to this closed-off building. Yeah, I was thinking it was possibly leading to another hideout, but then I realized we just did a closed-off building, so it's basically the same thing but up here. But obviously slightly different puzzle and such. But yeah, there we go. Also, I just noticed there's the occupied village. Don't know why it's for all the way down here when it's technically right here on the map. I guess because we haven't actually discovered it, so it's technically down here. Which would mean that even though I was wrong earlier when I was traveling along the borderlands of that I'm also technically right in terms of at least how the map is depicting this village. But it's definitely something we have to liberate in the near future. I would assume it's just like all the other places. But yeah, there we go. And with that, we conclude today's chapter of our journey into Ghost of Yotei. I hope you all enjoyed today's chapter as much as I did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.